Hello and welcome to Adrian McMaster Gaming. You know what it's like when you're live, things never go right. Just a bit later, by a few minutes, because I was busy doing other things. Last night I was out with the black family, celebrating, like, it was like Mother's Day, and then it's like cause I still get like a Mother's Day card, even though my mum's not here. It's like, as you know, when I mentioned my mum passed away, that was the very last photograph I took of her, of my mum. So it's like, it does still niggle your brain, like it does, no matter what you try to do. So I'll keep that where it is. Right, so what was I going to... Oh, yes, that was it, the FiveM. So, right. As you know, with FiveM, you've got the Grand Theft Auto 5... Let me find my... was that it? So, you got Grand Theft Auto 5, put Legacy at the end of the name of it. Then you've got the more thinking, you've got Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced and a cat just went with it. And as you all know, the people that use mods, and yeah, there is a script hook that's actually working now. I've tried that, it actually works, thank God. It's been when you try to have fun as a game, it's like getting shot at and down every 5 minutes by the police that come after you. I don't know about other... Oi, match, are you? Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, so as I say, yeah. Bloody pest, taking the clothes out. Even though I've got covers on, I'd hate to think what the top of the chair's like, Imagine if this was like a £1,000 chair. I would not. Well, it's like with a cat, impossible not to let them get anywhere near. Wonder what it's like. So, what do you prefer? Well, that's, believe it or not, the settee there, or the sofa, so you might call it, or the couch that you call it in America. That is leather. Also, the armchair is leather, but there's covers on them to be, especially for the chair, because that added a bit of it tried something. That added a disaster. When I tried to cover it with some glue stuff, it's a bit, so that's why the covers are there. But as you know, leather and cats don't go together because they have those sharp claws. Yeah. What was it? Oh, yeah. So with FiveM, I've got a. Let me have a look on me. So I've got a thing on my YouTube, Facebook. That's it, I'm just reading what response was on my thing, right, so back to where I was, yeah. So as you know, FiveM, I know they are working on something called FiveM Enhanced. I've been reading about that, so they are watching it, but I haven't looked at anything up, so I haven't got a clue. So all you got to do is just put in FiveM, I don't know what they'll call it, Enhanced, or is it? Yeah, so what I'm seeing there is like people asking like a daft question. Does FiveM work with the enhanced version of Grand Theft Auto 5? No, because the different things that'll, oh God, it'll certainly not. Because I've looked at well, you can't look at the files. Some people on about OV, you know what I mean, that OV where you can look at the files and all that. You can't use that either. There's a lot of files that are different, which will cause a few issues with scripts. Now, also you've got your MLOs and Y maps. They'll be, yeah, they'll have problems. Texture's not working right, and God knows what. So this is another problem. This is one problem we're going to have. The developers who charge you for the things like that, they're liable to take the biscuit a little bit and raise the prices. You've got to watch for that. So, because they know there's going to be nothing out there for the enhanced one, unless of course some software comes along and it's the moment it's over. Is it called OVIV or OV something or another EV? OV GTA 5.0. I forgot what it's called. OVI something. OpenIV. That's it. That's the one. It's called OpenIV. Yeah. No. See, so that's that long out of date. So it ain't going to work. Why have you just jumped to there? Go on. Get out of it. Right. So again, that won't work. What's that? The actual. So again, when you, what's going on here? Is that the genuine one? It is, but it's. Let me have a look what's going on. Proceed. Watch if any. See, there's nothing updated. So. Oh. OpenIV back row. That's the 2022 post. Yeah, so that's not been updated or anything for a long time. So you've just got to hope there's other developers out there who will take on the thing. What's this? Somebody asking. I'll do stuff for the save in a bit. I'm just looking at what we got. GTA 5 remaster and an add-on. Something. Why maps allowed? What is all this nonsense? But it's for add-ons. It's for the game only, not for FiveM. So again, you won't be able to use anything with FiveM. So let me just check this again. FiveM for GTA 5, and so this is what you've got to remember. Remember, I'm live, so I can't just chop anything out. So let me have a look. Well, yeah, I don't know about mods and all that. Something I'm not interested in is putting all mods and God knows what in the game, because you know what happens. Crash every 5 minutes. And there is if you look where it's the FiveM people have responded. What's that for? Alright. So this is the other thing, right? With FiveM, why would FiveM want to do a FiveM Advanced when you've got Grand Theft Auto 6 that's due to be released at some point this year? I think it is. So this year or next year is one of them. So what's the point of all that? Yeah. It's best just to concentrate on the main thing it is. So I do. Does FiveM work on no? But there is something though that they are planning on doing something. They've had something released by Rockstar. That's all I know. So I can't actually answer any more than that. I know as much as anyone else does. Yeah, so see there, people. Somebody answers. Support will not be established for small while the team works to get the game build up. Yeah, yeah, which is going to take some time. You've got to do specific things, haven't they? But then See again, it's like even though FiveM will become available, you need a framework, don't you? Yeah, I'll have a very basic framework. So what you're going to do, I don't know about ESX, QBCore and all them, if they working to do their stuff. I don't. So this is again, I've been reading, well, QBCore work with, no it won't. Oh, that's the video, photo thing I did. Right, get rid of that. So what we're going to do first is I will start at the server. I can see the button and see what I see. I'm going to go into the files. Actually, no, I'll stop the server. I want it to start at the very basic. I want to see what we got. So we go to the server CFG. That's what I'll do. Alright, so what you'll see. Yeah, I've got things running. Now remember, again with FiveM, you are not allowed to use any brand names and brand logos or anything daft like that. So, you know, so for example, you've got a car that's a Ford car, not allowed to have the Ford symbol or Ford name on or anything with Adidas. And so anything you've got this like old stuff, I'm afraid you have to take that out, or you risk the server being shut down. Now, as far as I know, everything I've been running has got no add-ons, no extras, no nothing. So what we'll do is shift all that, and then what we'll do is close the CFG. I shall delete the couch, and then what it should show on the what's it doing FiveM, if anything's out of date, which probably is, let me have a look. Not that. So the easiest way to find out is how old it is, as I can see there. Ooh, right. Hey. So 11th of March was the last update on the main part there. So with QBCore, I don't know what's been updated with that. I have no idea. So again, you've got to watch. So I'm going to start up the server. I'll keep it to the one side for that. I'll keep it on this layout. What you seeing? I just seen something about Converse, something depreciated. So what? I don't know what's changed there. Let me have a look at the top thing about. So we've got warning TX, the server profile Conver depreciate, and it will be removed in the future update. Create multiple services. What? So I can't show what I'm looking at because it doesn't reveal on that public IP. To update, to create multiple servers, setup different, submit TX host data pattern instead. Warning, TX admin port convert depreciation. Bloody hell. Please use the something, whatever that is, I don't know. So it looks like we've got something updated with TX admin. Warning for. I'm just reading on it. Warning for more information. This version of TX admin is out of date. Bug fix update of it. Yeah. This, that, anything else. So I can go. I can now go down to about that. So we got start. Oh, something there. It looks like the FiveM folks have changed something. Yeah, so couldn't see, so that's happened because I've cleared the couch, so that doesn't really matter. What I would like is this bloody warning to be vanished. So what I'll do, I'll close. What was that about? Memory something. So I'll restart the server again, so I can make sure everything's, yep. So it's just rebooted, because once the couch is there, it reboots. So this is why I do things on my computer before I put anything on the demo one. See, the demo is just as it is. Yeah, you can join. So obviously you've got to join the Discord, but I'm trying to think now with this Discord. If you join the Discord via just the Discord link, what will happen is that because of for security, there is you'll be a new member. That's it. Let's try and remember. You'll be a new member for 15 minutes. So you won't see anything. You'll see 2 or 3 channels. That's it. After 15 minutes, I've got some bot thing that takes away that new member and gives you member. Right. So that then you'll see all the channels. If you want to skip that, what you can do is go to my Patreon with the link in the description thing somewhere, and from £1 you can join my Patreon, and because I keep forgetting to mention that, and you can join me and you'll get the thing from my Discord, and I'll override that 15-minute member thing. Should do. If not, let me know and I'll have a look at it to see what's going on, because I haven't looked at the Discord thing for a long time. I've been preoccupied with other stuff, doing my flight sims and God knows what, which I will be doing my flight sims again, don't worry. That's something I enjoy a lot, apart from the bugs, which are pain in the butt. I don't know if you can see something. If I do that to camera, just there in the window by the television, I can see a strange shape there. Now I can see the ornament, but that's not an ornament, is it, puss? Eh? Funny that. She's quieting down now, so she's been meow meow bloody meow meow bleeding meow meow bleeding meow as I call it all bloody Saturday morning. Right, so what we need to do, the other way, I try to think, is it the server listings that might show you need update? I can't remember, so let me have a look at this. So you can look, so if I minimise that out of the way, shift that over there, so you can check the FiveM server listings. I should have a link, and you go to, ouch, 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 pull back, server, there it is, I can see it there. So me thingy, the other ones, the public one is running on my server under my desk. So what have we got here? Yeah, see, it's showing there, out of date. Yeah, both. See, that's why. So they both got different banners, so you can identify. Now, this is something else I need to mention about the banners. Somebody's been. Well, I've had comments on the video for it where I did the banner and also the logo, right? So your logo, tell you what I'll do, so I can show you it. So your logo, someone is asking what size it needs to be. Well, there is it should be something, if you've got like I got it, there, 96 by 96 pixel, that's what it's got to be, right? That's the actual maximum. So it's got to be that in order to like show us on the thing. And then for your logo, you've got AMG, and as I've mentioned, you use the image link that's got PNG at the end. The others won't work. Then when you put it in, you just, got it linked to your thing via, where is it? There it is. Via your banner, see, like I've got. See the link? It says HTTPS and oh no, sorry, GIF, not PNG. I keep PNG. What am I saying PNG for? No, it's got to be the one that ends with GIF, GIF, right? Make sure it ends with that, because that, they like the images, multiple images like that keep changing. So make sure it ends with that. Then you restart your server, then give it probably a minute, all dependent on your hosting service, a minute or maybe a bit more. Then you can look on your browser, not so much on your, when you don't bother with the FiveM, because otherwise you can't refresh that. Use your browser, and like I've got, servers5m.net, see it there, or just type in FiveM servers listing, type in your server name, and it'll show up, and then if it hasn't appeared, give it a minute or so, and then refresh your browser and the banner will appear. I think that's what's happening for some of it. If it doesn't appear, you might need to clear, you know, some of the cache or the cookies, I think they call it, on the browser. If not, another one. Well, make sure you got a second browser where the cache is always empty. That's why I use the Edge for. That one is set so it every time it's closed, it wipes everything out. So it's always refreshed, and that way I can check then certain things. And that's what I do. But for now, I've got to sort this bit out. So what have you got? Nothing wrong with your game, but don't worry. So we don't worry. We're done with this. We're done with that. So what we do, I will go to CFG. Yeah. So then they should put a link that goes to the artifacts, but press this, press that, bit like a phone thing, press this, press that. So setting up a server here. So we've got a game server hosting provider, we have vanilla, that's it, vanilla. So you see you've got things there for the vanilla setup, which is that's how I started, you know, when I just read a few things, try to understand, and watching videos of others on YouTube, you know, watching certain ones who were like bloody scammers as well, but that was easy to work out. So to type, oh no, we don't need to type that command. What is that for? Git clone, what does that do? Git clone, see that's something new to put in, 4B. So that's something else I've been trying to find. So if you've already got your files there, it's trying to figure out how you can update it via TXAdmin. I don't think there is anything yet. I know people are asking for it, where you can just do an there should, you know, there's no, I don't think there's got anything yet. Extract the build, use. No. So now the thing with it though, if it updated the artifacts, it'd have to be specific, wouldn't it, to where your artifacts are, not your. Because like some of you, when you set up a FiveM server, this is the thing, isn't it, with these hosting services, you have also your resources where the artifacts are. No. You don't want to do that. It should be separate. So, right, so, see, that is the hardest way. So what I do is, there should be a link for the artifacts. Where are you? Eeny, raw, Windows Server builds, I want. So, see, they still haven't updated this here. It's up on the top left, these blue and red things. Latest recommended, that's like, how far back's there? Let me have a look. 7290, 7290, 72290. Well, that's going back to, which way round is that? 8th month is that, or the 1st month? I tried to 12th one, no, January. So it's the date's a bit, getting a bit confusing for me, because in the UK we have it different. So it's 8th of January 2024. Now that's what we're now, March, end of March, so 15 months ago. Well, I'm on FiveM, update the bloody thing, right, so people know. Yeah, so I'm going to use the latest. Now the problem is if you use the latest recommended or optional, TXAdmin will be out of date, and I'll tell you what I could do. I could go to the, so what I'll do, I think people will probably mention it on the Discord. I'll give it a mention to see if anybody's like going to update that. So what you need to do first is I'll close down the browser and then close down that. So I need to stop the server because it won't update now. On my main server, that node, why, what node? No, why have we got node.jx? Why is, yeah, meow off you. What? Where's my computer game Bing? Meow. I don't know if you can hear something. Meow, meow. What? 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 What's up, puss? I don't think you can't see her. I can. Under my that way, she dog. She's no. What's up, puss? Look, my thing's moving on my desk. Hey, what? What? You want to play? No. Want me open the door? Oh. She wants me to stand outside, or stand by the door, and watch you. No chance, little bugger. Alright, so go back to where I was. So what we need to do, I go to downloads, there it is, look, server of the 7Z, open up the file, close that the file. Then what we need to do is I go to the FX server. See, I've got a different setup, so I'll show you. I've got this. Obviously, it'll be different for you. So this is what you're best at doing, right? So when you create your folder, right, make sure you've got your FX server separate to everything else. So your TX data is all on the outside, and then you've got your artifacts are before the CFX server data. That's where the resources are of mine, and that's the FX server data. So then when I delete the artifacts from it, I know what I'm removing. So all I gotta do, actually I don't need to scroll down. Well, you could scroll down and just scroll, you know, highlight everything, or you press Control A. That's what I do. And I need to press Control and then unhighlight the CFX server data, and then the rest I can just do a delete, and then boom, gone. See? So I'm now left with the main resources. What to do then? There, well, I've got everything there. But again, you press Control A. Control A, that's it. And then what I do, I drag all of that into my folder. And there it is, it just updated. So I don't know what the hell's it. So inside the citizens folder there will be CFG, TX admin, that's your TX admin. So I'm just curious to what's changed. Right, so I'll close that down. After I've done the stream, I will put all this, you know, into the main the demo one. So I'm going to start up the server. Oh, actually, start up server. I better delete the couch, hadn't I? Almost forgot. Yep. It's always a good idea to delete the couch and restart the bat. So we'll see what we get. I'm just waiting for it to boot. Now, I normally use the small microphone, so I've got this in the way. Still got the Converse Summit depreciated Summit for future use, and I'll have a look at TX admin in a minute. Wait for that to complete. Is it finished? Yeah, it has. Right. So what we did, close, and I'm just looking at the server profile. It will be something in the future update. So what have we got with TX admin now? So for me to get TX admin, I open up browser like that, and what I do, I type in my local IP address of my computer. It doesn't really matter if you're seeing that in a stream or anything or in a video, because it's local. That IP address could be anywhere on anyone's computer, so people think, oh, you're showing that, shouldn't you? Hackers, no, hackers not. It's the other one you've got to be careful of. Like, you're public, and if you've got port 99, is it 99998 and Pacific ports that allow remote connection, you've got to be very careful. That's why, you know, passwords and all that are secure. You don't go out giving out passwords to things. What have we got? There we are. Oh. Just changed this or what have they again. Alright, so we got login was that instead, I think, because I can't remember. When I say I definitely say because I can see alterations there with this. That's what we got. Live console. Yeah, see, all about that depreciated doesn't show that on this, which is good. Alright. What I can do now is put that down out the way, the main console. Get out flag. Resources, so we've got, yeah, the right, custom, that's funny. Oh no, that's because, what, hey. How come I'm only seeing half the files? So I start, I forgot integrity lobby, oh no, start. How, hold on, something's like beauty, let me have a look. Oh, I know why, because you got certain things that are still starting up. Voice, that's what's confusing me. I was meant to like stop everything, so I want to do that, and there should just be the basic, well, whatever else is there, basic stuff. So what I'll do is go to live console, so we can restart the server. Now I know on my Discord when I restart, on the main, when the main one does a restart, I think there's an announcement or right. So that's what it looks like with the basic files that are started, and all you'll get there is your basic player, which is it's I can't remember what it is now. It's either the one that looks like a very old Luke Skywalker who's a bit tall, or well, it's a skater, or I forgot what you call it. You know, see, everything's now green, it hasn't started up, so we go like that, CFG. I want to look up the things, players, yeah, history, props, what have they done here? What has changed? Admins. Oh no, yes, of course, it's me. No, what have they done here? Server name, a language. So right, I can see they've changed something of a nest here. It was all together, wasn't it, in one thing, but they've obviously moved it about. What have we got there? Server data required, restart schedule. Something about running multiple servers. What the hell? Oh, what have they done here? They've altered that. What's this? Alright, see, auto start, visual start. Right, so that's, I suppose that's useful if you got them hidden. What have you got there for the 347? Yeah, that's saved off. That's the latest build, isn't it? As far as I know. Oh, on that. Oh, auto start. Let me do that. So what about bands? Whitelist. I'm just looking at what's been changed. Approved licenses, right? Discord. I get it. Yes, there's been a few things that I can tell. What's this? Master actions. This option has been moved to settings. What? Reset. Oh, reset server. Okay. So they've moved things about. Diagnostics. So what I'm actually doing is I just that's the white view. There you go. A bit bright. Your account. Yeah. So what is it then? So there's something that they're going to depreciate with the thing. So this is slightly different a bit. There's not enough data as yet. So what I'm actually doing is looking at that. Right. So what we're going to do. With the CFG out of the way, I'll keep that on there, and what I'll do, I'll put that on my top monitor, and then I'm going to see if I can get into the server. I'll keep that behind the top, so I can monitor what's going on top. Well, I did start FiveM, but open sesame, there we are. What? Oh, right, let's go in. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, people asking me for joining servers or this, that, and God knows what. No, I'm afraid not. Too much drama with that. I'm going to change the ultra wide display now. So you'll see exactly what I see. What have we got there? So that's you celebrating 6 months ago. When is it going to update all that? See the problem with the FiveM, it's not been updated all that much because they've lost a lot of their developers. This is another problem. I can see there 6 months ago, there's been nothing put. You know, you used to get this updated regularly, but there's hardly anything now. So for you, it probably looked like that, would it? If you're on a 1920. I'm looking at this, what's been changed. Anything. That's to that. So what have you got here? Detailed, not. See, there isn't a great deal that's been done. So I don't want to click on PVV gun game. But God knows what that is. I haven't the clue. So what's this? Oh, that's probably showing the top server. So I need a mine. AMG B. There it is. And we click. Which is, yeah, the one that's on my computer and it private one. So we click that and yeah, got a posting reviews. I think on the public one, yeah. See, because I've got it linked to some kind of like social media thing. You can't link it to your X, what you call it. See, that's showing out of date. Well, do until I update. So we'll do that. Oh no, there. I don't want. Right. So what have we got here? I'm just looking. Yeah, everything's up to date there. So we click. Oh, I see. I see what people mean about the banner. Doesn't do right. Okay. Oh. Ah, right. Oh, right. I see what the problem is now. The banner, it isn't showing on the main thing, is it? I get that. So I understand now. For those of you who've been asking me, so I don't know when this has happened. It's obvious, you know. With like, see, it's like this, the temporary thing. They say, well, that's been like that for a month, hasn't it? So I don't know what the hell they're doing. Let me see if I can get into the what? Switching from game. Yeah, you can see what's happening with the FiveM. That it's like it's sort of been. It's got minor updates, but you can tell there's a slight abandonment there, can't you? Which is not a good thing, really. What's it doing? So I'm just looking. It's just loading. Yeah, 120 frames. So this is like awaiting scripts. Well, it should run with just the basic FiveM and not, but it's waiting for the QBCore. Well, yeah, you know. Let me have a look at past F8, isn't it? Right. Yeah. I thought it would have ran with just all its basic code. It normally does. I don't know what's going on there. So it's because it needs the QBCore framework. I don't know. I don't. No. Let me do that. Quit. That's it, and it quit. Right. That's what we'll do. Go to CFG editor, and yeah, but the main basics was running. Map manager, chat, spoon, session, odd cat base. Yeah, everything's there. It was meant to be. Oh well. Do that. And what we do, QBCore, standalone voice. Okay, don't want anything else running there as yet. Actually, I'll run. I'm just curious. The Y maps. Yeah, so that's now saved. I'm going to reboot the server. Now a lot of the Y maps I've got are old, you know, they're like some with some software I was able to update them a little bit, but I can see a lot, you know, the MLOs are the actually no, the MLOs are the main thing, like the Y maps are what you use with code war, because again, this is another problem, isn't it? Code war, because that would be possibly, yeah, again, that'd be incompatible, wouldn't it, with the FiveM Grand Theft Auto Enhanced. That's another problem. And I was a member of the Discord, but I don't know if I've been banned or what. Don't know why. I haven't got a clue. I think it might have been an accidental posting thing a long time ago. I don't know how long ago, but a long time ago. And that, see, either that or they haven't got a Discord no more. So I can see all those. They're like, what's that? Red. It's just about oversized lot thing, you know, like the rendering and all that. If you, right, what have we got? So it's the loading. So what if we do? We go to FiveM. And what lands there? It's hard to tell which one I clicked on. So we've got demo, public, private, another one. There we go. Not private. Yeah, private. It's just a private one, yeah. It's alright, my brain. Yeah, see the banners that displaying there. There must be. Is anyone else having the same problem? Just curious. Have a look. Oh. That's odd. Something been. Have a look at theirs. Oh, there's there. Alright. So what has been going on? I don't know about. Let me have a look. Right then. So it looks to me that something has been changed within the FiveM then, hasn't there? And they haven't told us. Yeah, they've got theirs. And theirs. So that's a PNG one, isn't it? I'm just looking at the. Yeah, so I'm just looking at different ones. Yeah, so they've lost their. What have they changed? What have they altered that we don't know about? Yeah, she's probably wondering why I haven't got a mat thing here. I've got two. I've all the one I had is like it's all bloody wrecked. So I've ordered two, and they will cover the whole. One of my desks. It's 1200 by 600. When I measured, I thought, oh, perfect. Then I'll be having one for this side desk as well, the same, which should be perfect. It'd be like a bluish colour. So. Right then, so I'm not sure what the hell's happening there then. Let me have a look at if I can AMG or B. If I'm able to find out, I'll redo a video for the banner. Is that it's odd that it doesn't show there. So let me do Control Alt, and then we do something that has been altered, but I don't know what as yet. FiveM server list, and that's the one private. See, it's there, another one. So what the heck's going on? We shift that. So what have they done I don't know about? Look at the server CFG. It's there. I can see the actual thing. And if another way to see if your link works is a simple thing to do. You copy like that. I've just already mentioned you can see it on the browser thing, but not on the FiveM. So, oh, not there. Put it in the wrong place. Oh, that, isn't it? We'll do that. What do you know? What's going on? That's why missing H. Oh, it's there, look. That is the actual image, so why is it not showing the top here? What have they done that we don't know about? I can't remember what the emails. Is it this one that's just shown up on the thing? Let's try that. Yep. Yeah, so that's the actual grab. See, so I know it's not that type of link, for that's for definite. Because that would not work unless they've got something new with the FiveM that we don't know about. Let me do that. Posts. God. Oh, images, that's it. Yeah. So like they are there, you can see image link, direct link, GIF, that's the one I use, original link, markdown, got B, no it won't be, no definitely not B code, isn't a website one, markdown, won't be there. Can't see it be the direct link or image link. What? Oh shit. And no, see, and the image won't be too big because it's like no, because it generates it for you, doesn't it, on image? And when I did it on the original site, it's generated. So what they are? What have we got? Edit image. Can't even do that, buggery. Standard GIF. Now you can see the other image, so that is definitely showing there, but I don't know why. Bloody hell, it's closed up, isn't it? That's that. Yeah, so that is the link that I've used. I'm going to put that at the top of the moment because what I want to do, no I don't want to do, I want to look at the CFG. Yep, it's definitely there. I'm going to do a little test here. I'm going to do that temporarily. So if I do that, what? keep that there because it's for the original time being. What I want to do, image link, direct link. I'm going to try a direct link just to experiment, see what happens. So I can't see that working. What I'm going to do is restart. Come out of FiveM. I've just got to wait for it to reboot. Oh, it's done. Right, here. So I've just waited for the server to update itself a little bit. No way, check this. Let me use the edge where the cache history and everything is always wiped when I close. Hey. That don't make sense. What the... So it's visible through the browser, aren't they? That's what I think is happening, because it's direct. Oh. No, it's just reset, right. Now I wonder when it's going to do that, so it should, yeah, it's the same there. See, it's just reset. Right, so the one with direct, as you can tell, doesn't work. So I'm going to try image link, but I don't think that will, because it's got to be like a GIF. Can't see that working. It's direct, isn't it? So let me restart the server again. Live console. There we go, it's rebooted. So I'm pretty sure the direct one won't work. No, so it's not. See, it doesn't display. So the only one you could use is this GIF image, like I showed in the video. See, you got the GIF image. So, and I can see that on the top one. So what I'm going to do. This is supposed to in between the two bracket comma things. You just go Control V like I've just done. You click save. Restart the server. I'm just waiting for it to catch up. It takes at least 30 seconds to a minute sometimes to catch up, to update. You know when it updates, because the thing will, you'll see it spin, and it's because it's just waiting. Come on. See, and if there was a problem with the image link, you would see it flash up on the thing, or as error. See, it's back again. What else? Try to think. Right. See, these have got like the ones where you see the thing. There's a 200 like thing, so has FiveM cocked up a little bit and got it for certain things running through the Patreon thing? Is it anything to do with that, or anything on the new not console? I forgot what it is now. There's something that you updated, wasn't there, recently, if I remember. Let me try private, the other one. No, still not there. And see, you can't really update this. F6 on the console launch. Good news. I'm not sure what that does. Yeah, so they've got an image. There's no way to see what the image is. See, but they've all got this, like, if you notice, 256. Let me see if I can find one. It's got a small amount to play with that. And see, that's under the 48. Probably hasn't got one running, or I haven't got a clue. What's that about? Cheat sheet. I haven't a clue with that. So on there 24. Is he? No, don't see anything there. So what's happening now with the somebody else? No. Same thing. Yeah, definitely out of date. So that's down to 30. So what is going on? What? It's obviously affecting both my servers. So what is it that's causing the issue there? What is it that's a setting or definitely not? So I know it's not the resources. I know that for a fact. Is there some strange link with anything I don't know about? And true. Use target cube. Use use target true. Script duke. Can't change their password for 7. Don't know about the build. Well, it won't be the build because that's just the actual game build, isn't it? True. One sync. Not one sync. Convey. Which can we use? Server player slot done. That's the maximum. Variables that can be used to serve as a private view value. No. It won't be the tags, it won't be the host name, and it won't be the project name or the project desk name. Won't be the language, it won't be, no, certainly not the banner because you can see it in the browser, so it's definitely there. Won't be license key or Steam API. No use trying to use any of them because it'll shut yours down. Well, you can't anyway, they ain't going to work. So develop, no, definitely none of those. Documents, commands. Any, just looking here, other. See, I do not know what the hell is causing what. It's a mystery to me. Which I understand now why people have been asking me about what, even though I was able to see it on my browser, that's because I hadn't looked at the main part on FiveM. I do apologise for that. Some people saying it's working, some not. So what? This is what I need for the feedback. What is it? When I look at some analysis, because they recently changed the way you know the things for your license key and things like that, didn't they? Server key management. It's just the old one or the new one. They updated everything, didn't they? Which got me bloody rattled. So that's like the old layout. See, they've changed all of this. New subscription. I wonder. Yeah. Now I'm wondering if it's the subscription thing that's having a. Have a look. Slots, Steam custom clothing, access to no. Have a cool. Speak English, cool. Cool colour. Have a good. So we got highlight for your server public listings. What do you mean? No, it's none of them, then, is it? Oh, how much is it a month? Oh, it's showing dollars, ain't that pounds, dollars. But even still, they've increased the actual price of it now. Why have we got it all on bloody, what it is? Funny, $18. Even that, it's, what's this for? Upvotes. Well, yeah, it's all that crap. Not stuff you gotta bother with. So we got generate key, 2 or 3 registration, server hosting. What's this about? Oh. Not quite sure. So you got to bear me while I'm just trying to find out if anything's been altered. Alright, AMG, yes, that's them. I'm confused. Let me see if anyone talks about it on Google. Right, FiveM. Banner. This. Would help if spell that out when it visible on web. What has FiveM done that I'm unaware of? What? Oh, right. So it's Imager, is it? Right, I do apologise for that. So, unaware. So Imager have changed, have they? Rats. When did they change that then? Yeah, toss bags. Hotlink, and you need to use another image host or web server depending on. I wonder. I wonder. Could I use my own server to. Yeah, bloody turn off spots, aren't you? Right? It's obvious that sometime last year I was unaware of it. So yeah, right. So what other hosting server, image hosting servers? Because you see that's what is used like image like PN. I suppose you can't use ping. Bloody amigo. What's it? Oh, and there's my video, and that's a surprise. Like people come across that going, what? So I got one from Zappos. You're trying to think. See, there are other methods using your own server which can work, but I'm trying to think. Let me think, because it's got to be sort of HTTPS, hasn't it? So let me think how we can do this. It's got to have the HTTPS, which is what you see with imaging. Now I'm going to try this experimental different way. It's a bloody, right, so we've got, so what I'm going to do, exit to desktop. Bloody imager, you want your fucking asses kicking, see? So that's why you're seeing it via, even if it looks like it's on FiveM, it's the browser you're seeing it on, which is annoying. I'm not exactly sure about what to do here, but that's something I'm going to try with my own server. There are other hosting servers which I will look for. When I find something, I will do a video on that. Yes, so this is like my server, you know, the Windows 2019 server, I think it is. My own, it's under my desk, you can see that on my website. Right, so you're probably going to be thinking, you know, how are you going to do this? Well, you can't just put things on a image in a file then, because it won't work. It's got to be hosted, if you know what I mean. So with me, I've got internet information services, and I'm trying to think. Now now you're probably going to think, well, you could put it on your website. No, not can't, because if you do that, it'll issues. Right. So I've got PHP my admin. I'm trying to think, because it's got the link has obviously got to be linked via my website. So let me check this PHP my I can't remember what the things are for it. I think it's under multi-sites, isn't it, that PHP and my admin? Yeah, it is. Well, sort of. What have we got? Yeah, it is. It's see, it's the like a subdomain. So what I can do? I have a plan. Right. I know what to do now. Right. So if I can use the AMG RP. I should have it somewhere. AMG or there it is. So that's the main, right? So I'll show you how this works if you're not sure. So that's my AMG RP. That's how it hosts. Now what I need to do for that is a subdomain. Alright, so no, I don't need to use a subdomain. What am I talking about? No. Don't need to do that. It should work by virtual directory. I can use alias. So you've got to have an alias where the path is. So I could put images. Right, but then I need a physical path. So I've got access obviously to the path on my right. Try and open it on my computer and obviously save. So you've got websites, right? Hosted websites, and there we are. They're the websites. So what I want to put, I'm not going to put it inside the hosted websites. So what I want is to be data. Actually, no, websites. Going to put. So I don't know. What's it? Images. This is only experimental, mind you, so I don't know if it'll work. So I can put the images inside of the folder, but what I want to do is create one of these. Now I don't know why FiveM can't have their own thing for hosting images. I mean, you've got, you won't be able to put it directly from one of your bloody things, would you? Your social media things, that wouldn't work because they've got a block on theirs, haven't they? Right. So see that I've now got FiveM banners. So we'll just close that. So what I need to do now, open. So if you have got like a hosting server and it's a Windows, you can probably do all this yourself if you know how to use internet information services. I need to go to websites, projects, FiveM. Wrong one, not the FiveM, is it now? What am I doing? Websites, images, FiveM banners. So you do that, and then obviously I need to put connect as, which is the server username. It should be that, and then it will be something like that, is it, when you log in? Yep. So then that goes to theirs, and you click OK. So I now have like a form of subdomain. So I see what I mean by that. It should be visible. So if I go to AMG RP, and then I type / and I put AMG. That's got to make sure. I don't think there's any other. Right. So it says forbidden access tonight. Yeah, it will do because there's no. I've got to set it to directory browsing, which is. You can see that there. So I set that. Click enable. Don't want that. No that. No that. No that. And I click apply. If I do that, I now have a link. And also HTTPS, which is more or less the same as what you'd have image and whatever the image is, isn't it? So what I do now, find where it is on my computer. Now I can't upload it, so to the thing, it won't be able to do that. So what I've got to do first is open the folder, websites, hosted, images, FiveM banners there. See that web thing that's not of any use. So what I'll do, I can make sure that doesn't display on the thing. So you do hidden, apply, yep, gone. So if I refresh, that's now gone. See, this is what you come across on some websites. So I've got a picture, yes they are in there, and the images, I should have it, logos, banners, I've got that I want, right, I can use that. That's the most up-to-date one. So I use that, put that. Now you can't just drag and drop, it won't let you, so I've got to copy and paste. That's the other one in. I thought I do the other one in there, I haven't. So we'll do that. So that's the actual image. And if I do that, there's the image, see? There it is, as a GIF on the browser. So if I copy that, right, so I've just copied what I'm now seeing, right, the image. You could actually, no, because if your computer's turned off, it wouldn't work. You can run internet information services on your computer, but again, you'd have to leave your computer on. Now, I've got to, what am I doing? Paste it in the browser. My brain. What am I doing? I want to go to TXadmin. So TXadmin, which is one I could be the tumble dryer. I think it's just finished. So we go to the server CFG. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's worth a try. Right. So I'll replace that image there with the images and put that with mine. I'll click save. So now what I'm going to do is restart. I want to see if it's in the so that's what it looks like on the browser. That's what it looks like on the thing itself. So I'll go to CFX server list. No, private. That should change. I'm gonna open my Edge browser so I can see if there's a change. Bloody images. I was, you know, I didn't even know about the actual change I did. I'm just waiting for, you know, to update to see if I can see it on the browser, and then I'll go into FiveM. So what I'll do, I shall boot the FiveM. I'm just curious. So that's the FiveM. Keep on refreshing until I see. So I'm not sure why image has withdrew the thing. There must be a reason for it. Public, private. Don't see it there yet. It hasn't. It's not updated, has it? Or come on, update. Yeah, but that's the public one. So why has that not worked then? See, there must be a block on the thing itself, a Pacific port, because it's ported through 80, isn't it? Port 80 or 443. So it obviously, so it doesn't work then. And that's like a direct, you know, like a direct GIF link, just the same as you would see on images. That's a bore, right then. See if it's, that'll put, yeah, it's just update it. So there, you can see it's there, look, GIF. If you go like image, see, where they're using, it's a sublink with a, right, it's a sub within a sub within a sub. There's another way I'm going to try, right there. See, so that would be the image. You can see that most same kind of image, HTTP image, and over there there's GIF. It's a sublink which is going through some kind of like, you know, subdomain. But even still, I'm using the sub thing the opposite way, so it should be there. That's what I don't understand. What port? No, it won't be port 80, won't it? If it's on the browser itself, I would have thought. Unless, of course, it's ported behind something else. Of course, mine's going through cloud. No, it's not. No, what? No, the thing. No, this one will not be going through Cloudflare. It's direct, isn't it? That's a direct thing on the server. You can see it. There's. Alright, try this again. Yeah, so you need, so we need something else that's other than images. So what? Let me have a look at what. Who's five? I'd recommend using FiveM Manage. So that doesn't exist anymore. No. So not using that rubbish. Was it website plugins? The problem with them, they could charge a fee. If I can get mine working, it means I've got other ideas. I can sort of put stuff on my thing for others, other people. Free of course. I don't need charge. Have a look at the TX admin again. You'd think TX admin would have something, but no doubt it's not allowed. Why? You think FiveM would have their own thing, wouldn't you? But again, they don't seem to have, which is make sure I've got HTTPS. So we've got yeah, so they got loads of saves. You'd think FiveM would have their own thing like they've got here, but they don't seem to have that. I don't know why that is. A bit confused. Why is that not a working GIF? See, it's obviously ported for some other thing. Set an optional server connection. Well, forget them for now, Imager, because they've like fucked all that up, haven't they? Themselves. Host. Try it now. From your own server. Try own. I won't. You would have thought about it. Home server. So we've got your image. What's that? A link here. Your imager, your link. Alright. It's about imager, isn't it? Yeah. The imager, that's what they said, to stop doing the thing, so that's out of date. Let's see. AMG. Anything about it? Who is it now? there on Reddit, see people mention it. Hmm. Right, I can't. I'll keep looking. There must be a way of doing things now, so I'll keep finding a solution. I'm not sure why I can't get it to be visible from my own save. It's weird that because it's obviously the port or something that's being blocked. It's probably to prevent vulgar images and stuff like that. So I need to probably try and find out what port they're using. So that's something else. So if you have liked this video for about the last 1 hour 38 minutes, click like. If you want to see more, click subscribe, and I'll be back with another video or live stream soon. So I'll see you all in the next video.